Hello, everyone. Good evening, Blue Jays. We are so happy for you to join us for the 4th annual Elmhurst University Student Leadership Awards. There's so much talent and dedication across this campus, and the Division of Student Affairs loves bringing us together to celebrate these accomplishments. My name is Samantha Miggets, and I am the Assistant Director of the Niebuhr Center. I've had the privilege to work with so many of you in one way or another, and I can't describe how much of an impact you make here at Elmhurst. We have a fantastic event planned, and I cannot wait to begin. At this time, I would like to welcome President Van Aken to say a few words.
Well, thank you. This is great. This is the first event like this that I've done in 16 months. So if I'm a little bit rusty, forgive me, but I'm not preparing. I didn't prepare remarks because I just really wanted to talk to you from my heart just for a second here. It's been an interesting, difficult, and challenging time for a lot of people. But I'm so proud of this group, whether it be the executives and administrators who, really planned for this year, but also the students and your student leaders. You're not invited to this event if you're not a leader, and you really have shown that you're resilient, and we're just so proud of you. And many of you, if you're a senior, who's a senior here? Well, I guess all of you are. You may not know this, but if you started here as a first-year student, I know some of you are transfers, you were actually the first class that we recruited at Elmhurst when Annette and I had the good fortune of being here at Elmhurst. There was a class that was recruited, and we didn't tell them that we didn't really own them. They were somebody else's class, but you were our first class, and we've really gotten to enjoy you more than you probably can realize. Some of you might remember that our son Trey was here for part of your time here. He graduated at the last commencement that we did in 2019. But our kids are kind of flew the nest, and now we have 3,500 Elmhurst students that we call our nieces and nephews, and I'm just really proud of you. I hope that those of you that aren't coming back for a graduate degree or otherwise, that you'll stay connected to this institution. We have some amazing things planned for next year. It's our sesquicentennial year. I can tell you this year, we're about $100,000 away from having raised $10 million, which is an all-time record by a lot here at Elmhurst. And we really have some momentum, and I think our goal is going to be to maintain the momentum that we had, but actually to add to that. And the sesquicentennial year is a great time to do that. So please plan on coming back for homecoming. December 6th is a date that you'll want to try to be able to come back here. Now, I know some of you are going to be in graduate school or have jobs, but December 6th, 1871, there were 14 young men got off at the train station with one professor. You guys think of Kron's Forum? Well, that was President Kron's was there. And President Kron's, I think, really his life symbolizes something that we as an institution really need to hold on to. He was an immigrant from Germany. He grew up in an orphanage. He made his way through life prior to coming to the United States by basically tutoring wealthy people's children. And I think that's very similar to what happens at Elmhurst, is that we are an institution of immigrants, just like we're a country of immigrants. We're also very much committed to helping other individuals reach their full potential. And I think you embody some of those same things. So good luck tonight. And I'll call everybody's favorite Dr. Phil, not the one on TV, the one our Dr. Phil here. And he's going to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Good evening. Everybody doing good? Yeah. They can hear you in TV land. So good evening and welcome. Tonight we celebrate those students, faculty, staff, and organizations whose leadership over the past year has left a distinct and positive impact on the Elmhurst University community. Tonight's awards highlight the many diverse ways that students and others in the university community have contributed to the success of the academic year. Many of you have gone above and beyond to promote, support, and embody the excellence of Elmhurst University. Be proud of your contributions. More importantly, be proud of the contributions of your peers, whether one person, one club, or one organization, or a collaborative effort. We all play a part in making Elmhurst a better place. Seniors, And I happen to be a senior too, just a different kind. We salute you for your accomplishments inside and outside the classroom. Please accept our sincere thanks and appreciation for all you have done to make us a better university and better people. Your hard work and dedication have made an indelible mark that will impact the long blue line of Elmhurst University students that will follow. We thank you. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our seniors here. Before we proceed with the ceremony, I'd like to take a moment to thank Samantha Miggetts and Amanda Santucci. Where are they? Right here in the front. For their hard work putting tonight's event together. A night such as this just doesn't happen. It takes a lot of time, effort, and attention to detail. So thank you, Sam and Amanda. To all the advisors, the staff and faculty who play a critical role in the development of our student leaders, your guidance and support are greatly appreciated. Let's give them all a big thank you. Tonight, we celebrate those who have made a difference, and we thank you for your commitment and leadership. All of you have definitely made a profound impact on Elmhurst University community, and I personally thank you. I will now turn it back to Sam to get things going.
Thank you, Dr. Phil. Let's get started by recognizing some of our student leaders. I will now invite Jasmine Robinson, Director of Diversity and Inclusion Programs, to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Hi, so I have the pleasure of getting us started off. We'll get started with the Blue Jay First program recognition. So we want to recognize another group of student leaders who welcome the third cohort of first generation students to Elmhurst University. Blue Jay First is a first generation program on our campus. Our university defines first generation as individuals that self-identify as first generation, or if neither parent or adoptive parent have completed college. The Blue Jay First program is designed to support first generation students with their transition during the first semester. Blue Jay First mentors are responsible for providing resources to their mentees to successfully navigate the Elmhurst University community. Blue Jay First mentors are leaders who demonstrate an interest in working with students from diverse backgrounds and empowering them to be fierce leaders on campus. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your time and dedication. All right, the development of this program would not have been possible without the oversight of our inaugural Blue Jay First student coordinator. The student coordinator developed, advised, and managed the mentors and mentees in the Blue Jay First program, as well as coordinated the workshops, resources, and celebratory events. The Blue Jay First coordinator has a strong interpersonal skills, leadership skills, time management, and best of all, a commitment to the success of first generation students at our university. I just want to also say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to Medea Ahmed for this. Goodness grievous, these masks, y'all. Okay, now the EC Connection mentor recognition. EC Connection is a pre-orientation program designed to support a small group of first-year students with their transition to college. EC Connection mentors are responsible for providing resources to successfully navigate the Elmhurst University community and increasing intercultural awareness among its participants. EC Connection mentors are leaders who demonstrate an interest in working with students from diverse backgrounds, build community for incoming students who are historically underrepresented, and empowering them to be fierce leaders as well on this campus. I just want to say thank you all so much for your time and energy in this program. And last but not least, from the Office of Diversity and Inclusion, the EC Connection Coordinator Recognition. EC Connection would not have been possible without the oversight of the EC Connection coordinators. These coordinators develop, advise, and manage the mentors and mentees that go through EC Connection. They are selected in the spring and they work tirelessly throughout the summer to bring the program to fruition. The EC Connection coordinators hold strong interpersonal skills, time management, and budget management experience, and best of all, have an extreme commitment to making the experience of EC Connection mentors and mentees the best experience possible. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Madia Ahmed and Joy Reed. I will now invite Kevin Kroskoff, Assistant Director of Housing and Residence Life, to the stage.
Good evening, everybody. I will now take a moment to recognize the work of our student staff in the Office of Housing and Residence Life. First, we will recognize the many resident advisors of Elmhurst University. Together, these students work to ensure the safety and security throughout the halls while creating community and fellowship amongst the residents on campus. RAs put in long hours throughout the school year to create an atmosphere that ensures that Elmhurst University genuinely becomes our residents' home away from home. Thank you for your work and dedication. Next, I will recognize the efforts of our head residents. Head residents work alongside the professional staff in residence life to oversee the safety, security, and community within our residence halls. This is a unique position that allows these students to advance their leadership skills by supervising a staff of RAs and work closely alongside me. Thank you to the following students for their work as head residents: Chris Binder, Alexis Gahan Lopez, Courtney O'Donnell, Eric Rocha, True Seal, and Ben Sullivan. Last but not least, I will recognize the Resident Advisor of the Year. Resident Advisor of the Year is presented to a staff member who has excelled in their job and is a team player on their staff. This person has demonstrated maturity and understanding of the position, advocating for students, fellow staff members, and the Office of Housing and Residence Life. Please join me in celebrating Resident Advisor of the Year recipient, Kevin Holt. Sam will be back up at the podium.
Next, we would like to recognize another incredible group that works tirelessly to welcome our new students to campus. Orientation student leaders are responsible for assisting new students as they transition into Elmhurst University by leading their respective groups in various conversations and activities during new student orientation. OSLs demonstrate an interest in working with new students from a variety of backgrounds, a willingness to accept responsibility, and total commitment to the students and program objectives. Thank you all for all your hard work. Leading these talented students are three coordinators who worked alongside me to make orientation possible. The OSL coordinators met weekly, starting a year ahead to plan and replan, develop and manage the OSL application, interview, and selection process, spring training, summer advising and registration, fall training, and the day-to-day schedule and logistics, ultimately ensuring that they, with their OSL team, create and run a successful orientation program. Thank you three for your dedication and service to orientation student leader, Alec Degnan, Natalie Finalists, and Teddy Shupak. Next, I'm going to recognize and highlight a few academic recognitions and awards. First, we would like to further congratulate the winner of the Lincoln Lincoln Academy of Illinois Student Laureate Award, Chris Binder. This award goes to an outstanding senior from each four-year degree-granting institutions of higher learning in Illinois. They are honored for their overall excellence in curricular and extracurricular activities. Additionally, they are nominated by faculty and staff who demonstrate strong leadership and who hold the characteristics of Abraham Lincoln, such as courage, empathy, honesty, and integrity. While he has already been given the award, we'd like to celebrate him again with a round of applause. Great job. The next two awards are special awards that allow students to be involved on campus and in their community in different, unique ways. First is Service Learning's Community Builder Award. This aims to recognize a student's collaborative effort on and off campus to make a difference in the lives of others. The three recipients of this award are being celebrated for their work to help administer COVID-19 vaccines in DuPage County. They stood out as mentors to other students and provided culturally sensitive care and received compliments as being especially caring and kind with clients being triaged. Congratulations to Juana Bidola, Jess Hess, and Carolina Ontina. Next, the David S. Lindbergh Mock Trial Award was created in memory of David S. Lindbergh, who was a valued member of the Elmhurst community for 40 years. The two recipients of this award embody his dedication to political science through their efforts on the mock trial team. Congratulations to Ilirita Iroya and Greta Quano. I would now like to invite Cheryl Leone, Associate Dean of Students and Director of the Frick Center, to announce our student involvement and student organization recognition and awards.
As the voice of the student body, the Student Government Association has a critical role on campus. Members of SGA have dedicated many hours to making sure the greatest needs of the student body have been met. This year's executive board supported a variety of student programs and initiatives. Tonight, we recognize the executive board's passion in continuing to make Elmhurst University a great place to be. Please join me in thanking the 2020-2021 Student Government Association Executive Board. Hold on, let me call them out for you and then clap again. President, Michael Vaya. Vice President, Hiba Anis. Treasurer, Husna Ahmed. Secretary, Jace Byrne. And Parliamentarian, Sonali Rajput. Now please clap. While we are unable to swear in our incoming Student Government Association Exec Board in person at this time, we still want to offer congratulations to the incoming officers. Incoming President, Hibna Anis. Vice President, Isabeli Hernandez. Treasurer, Juan Sandoval. Secretary, Shanace Sakara. Parliamentarian, Sonali Rajput. Union Board. Union Board continuously plans and hosts events to help keep our campus vibrant and engaging. The style of these events is no limits, as this year alone we have seen them sponsor a variety of virtual programs, including homecoming. The dedication from these students is remarkable, and we are deeply impressed by their commitment to the student body. Thank you to the 2020-2021 Union Board Executive Board. Sonali Rajput, President. Afaf Amalatula, Finance Chair. Amy Young, Destinations Chair. Brianna Jancy, Marketing Chair. Hiba Anis, Spirit Chair. Natalie Grillo, Festivals Chair. Jenna Kowalczyk, Homecoming Chair. And Christian Velocity Large Scale Events Chair. Our next group of awards will focus on the great work of our student organizations. Each of our nearly 80 student organizations add their own unique vibrancy, philanthropy, and energy to our campus. Leadership in Action. The Leadership in Action Award aims to recognize an outstanding member of an organization whose personal contribution greatly benefited the group. This member is an emerging leader who may or may not have a position within the club. This year's Leadership in Action recipient is being recognized for their work and dedication to Union Board and supporting not only their dance team, POMs, but all the dance teams, along with the performances through the Department of Theater and Dance. Congratulations to Ashley Liljeberg. Making a Difference Award. Our next award is dedicated to highlight the dedications our groups have to service. This award recognizes great campus initiatives, regardless of size, that improve the university and Elmhurst community. This year, this organization has held service nights, participated in charity miles, gave away diabetes awareness ribbons, hygiene kits for the homeless, and various other initiatives. We are pleased to present this award to Alpha Phi Omega. Advisor of the Year. Next, we have an award that highlights the leadership of a professional staff member on campus. The Advisor of the Year is given to a faculty or staff member who continuously supports their groups and helps these students develop leadership skills. This year's recipient has been incredibly supportive of their group during this trying year. Their nominators said, they continually support us, giving valuable feedback on our work. They inspire us to meet our goals and even achieve more, not only as a club, but as individual writers. This year's Advisor of the Year recipient is Elizabeth Stark, Advisor to the Creative Writing Club. The President of the Year. The President of the Year award is designed to recognize an individual for their exceptional leadership within their organization, as well as their contributions to the university community. This year's recipient is no exception and has helped create completely new ways to move her group towards success. Their nominator said, they keep everyone on track. They take the time to train and assist younger and newer members. They collaborate with various community partners. They take initiative and truly does all of this to make a difference for our community, for cancer survivors, and those who have lost someone to cancer. They are an incredible leader. This year's President of the Year recipient is Amanda Swanson, President of Relay for Life. Our newest award, the Agents of Change Award, was designed to recognize an outstanding student or organization for their contributions to social justice in the Elmhurst University community. Our recipient this year has worked tirelessly to raise awareness about social justice issues. They hosted various critical events that brought the campus together for solidarity and reflection. Their nominator stated, this organization continues to lead the way on critical dialogue and action to address diversity issues and advocate for social change. This year's Agent of Change Award recipient is Elmhurst Minoritized and Allies. The Distinguished Event of the Year Award is presented to a student organization that hosted an event that embodied the core values of the group and demonstrated an impact on the university community. This organization has created an outstanding event that has happened multiple times throughout the year to bring together students safely. They incorporate a fun and inviting atmosphere for students to immerse themselves in an environment to enjoy a traditional Mexican game. We are excited to continue to see all this group does for the campus. The Distinguished Event of the Year goes to Latino Student Association for their Loteria Night event. The final Student Organization Award of the night is the Student Organization of the Year Award. The organization that receives this award has made a significant impact on the campus and continues to find innovative ways to engage students. This year's recipient has been incredibly innovative over the past year to ensure that students still felt connected, even apart. Their nominated stated, "This organization continues to host incredible events for our campus despite the COVID hurdles. They never fail to jump on a collaborative opportunity and have done all they could to give the students an outstanding experience." We are pleased to announce that the Organization of the Year goes to Union Board. Next, I would like to invite Amanda Santucci, Coordinator for Sorority and Fraternity Life, to the stage for our next set of awards. You didn't think I would do that, did you?
Hi, everyone. All right, so the next set of awards I will recognize are the Sorority and Fraternity Life Awards. Our first pair of awards will be given to our Sorority and Fraternity New Members of the Year. These awards highlight 2 individuals who have already left a long-lasting impact on their chapters while just joining this academic year. One of our recipients nominators stated, "As a transfer student, they have taken an executive role right after joining our organization and got involved with various other organizations on campus, along with serving as a tutor. Their energy and smile brighten any room." Our other recipients nominator said, "They actively participate in helping their local community and works tirelessly to help those in need. They already serve in an executive role along with the governing council role as a first year." This year's Sorority New Member of the Year is Sophia Metropolis from Kappa Kappa Gamma, and this year's Fraternity New Member of the Year is Alexander Eddy from Alpha Sigma Phi. Okay, the next pair of awards are Sorority Member and Fraternity Member of the Year. These awards aim to highlight 2 individuals within the sorority and fraternity community who embody our values. Recipients are not only heavily involved within their own chapters, but they engage with other organizations and opportunities on campus as well. One of our recipients nominators said, "They are consistently going above and beyond their duties for the betterment of the group. They held every member accountable for their actions and played a vital role in the success and growth of our organization." Our other recipients nominator stated, "They are always looking out for the individual's well-being and focus on fostering an inclusive atmosphere. Holding various leadership roles in and out of our organization, they have been a role model for all of us and will continue to be for years to come." This year's Sorority Member of the Year is Kiara McGee from Sigma Kappa, and this year's Fraternity Member of the Year is Oliver Bestman from Alpha Tau Omega. All right, last one for me. So the Chapter of Excellence Award is the top award given out to the highest performing sorority or fraternity during the 2020 calendar year. Recipients of this award have demonstrated significant involvement in areas all across campus and within their sorority and fraternity community. This organization has focused on supporting their members' self-reflection, fostering community, academic excellence and support, and ultimately prioritizing the overall mental health and well-being of their members through such a trying year. Their members are heavily involved in leadership roles in various student organizations, employment opportunities, and positions including RA, OSL, EC Connection Mentor, and Student Ambassador. This organization was also extremely innovative in hosting their annual philanthropy event fully virtual back in November. This year's Chapter of Excellence recipient is Sigma Kappa. I will now invite Wendy McManus, Director of Athletics, to present our athletic awards.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry, I'm a little tall for this mic. I'm thrilled to announce the next set of awards for our student athletes. Elmhurst Scholar Student Athlete of the Year's award presented annually to the top male sport athlete and female sport athlete for their outstanding work both in the classroom and on the field of competition. A minimum grade point average of 3.5 is required. The male sport scholar student athlete recipient is a senior member of our men's lacrosse team, a multi-year starter for the Blue Jays. He earned all conference honors in 2019. This season, he totaled 34 goals, 15 assists, and 49 points, and helped the Blue Jays reach the semifinals of the CCIW tournament. He holds a 3.9 grade point average and as a marketing major. Please join me in celebrating the Male Sports Scholar Student Athlete of the Year, Andrew Freyrich. The Female Sports Scholar Athlete recipient is a senior member of the women's basketball team and softball team. On the basketball court, she played in every contest and made 10 starts. She averaged 2.8 points, 2.3 rebounds per contest. On the softball field, she played all over the field and started in 30 contests for the Blue Jays. She posted a 2.6 average, 260 average, while leading the team in runs scored with 24 and doubles with 7. She had a pair of home runs that drove in 16 runs over the year. She maintains a 3.89 grade point average as a sports management and business administration double major. Please join me in celebrating the Female Scholar Student Athlete of the Year, Mia Reese. Elmhurst Athletes of the Year awards are presented annually to our top male sport and female sport athletes for their outstanding accomplishments. Our male sport athlete of the year is a senior on the wrestling team. Despite his season being cut short due to the pandemic, he finished the year with a perfect 11-0 record on the mat. He won his second CCIW individual championship of his career. At the National Wrestling Coaches Association Division III Championship, he posted a perfect 5-0 record against the nation's best opponents and earned an NWCA championship at 141 pounds while also taking home his third All-American honor of his career. Please join me in celebrating our Male Sports Student Athlete of the Year, Jimmy McAuliffe. Our female sport athlete of the year is a senior member of the women's track and field team. While the CCI indoor track championships were put on hold due to the pandemic, she scored a second place finish in the 300 meters against the league's top performers at the CCIW Elite Indoor Championship or Invitational. During the outdoor season, she ran the steeplechase for the first time in her career, promptly setting a new school record. And at last weekend's CCIW Outdoor Championship, she bettered her own school record and won the CCIW individual title in the steeplechase, while winning the race by nearly 20 seconds. She's fast. Her time of just over 11 minutes ranked amongst the top 25 Division III times. Please join me in celebrating the Women's Sport Athlete of the Year, Emily Gilligan. And then I'd like to welcome back Dr. Phil to the stage for the next set of awards.
Everybody doing okay? Hanging in there? Anybody need a break? No? All right. They hate putting me up on stage, don't they? This next section of awards recognizes students, staff, and faculty for their dedication to this campus and the Division of Student Affairs. We'll start with Shining Stars. The first award in this category is the Shining Star Award. These are presented to students who have made an outstanding impact on campus. These students have promoted the concepts of civility and community and used their leadership skills to make a positive difference. We know those who are returning next year will continue to be amazing assets to our campus. Those who are graduating will carry these attributes on as outstanding leaders. Here are the outstanding Shining Stars for 2021. Hiba Anes, Alexander Eddy, Emily Finkbeiner, Brian Fox, Cassandra Ibarra, Brianna Janzi, Teresa Nugent, Raven Roan, Joshua Robles, Juan Sandoval, Lorraine Schuler, Lillian Solis, Catherine Claire Songo, Luz Trejo Camarillo, Christian Vallis, and Hannah Yearout. Our next award is the Blue Jay Spirit Award. The Blue Jay Spirit goes to an individual who bleeds blue. They naturally get the campus excited through their positive Blue Jay energy. They are often seen around campus supporting initiatives and events. Regardless of the activity, this student is dedicated to Elmhurst and their excitement is contagious. This recipient is someone who embodies all the above. They have a fun spirit that supports so many different campus activities. They are kind-hearted and love to support all things and people EU related. I'm happy to announce that this year's Blue Jay Spirit recipient is Jared Thorns. Our next award is the Silent Leader Award. The Silent Leader Award is given to the person who shows outstanding leadership qualities, but is often not vocal about them. They have emerged as a reliable leader throughout the year. While many leaders choose to be the face of an organization, oftentimes the silent leader is working just as hard behind the scenes with the same success in mind. This year's recipient has been very influential in various clubs, and we're excited to see all they continue to do. Their nominator said, "They are one of those students who does an insane amount of work behind the scenes and remains humble with all she does. I am in awe of their commitment and their ability to get things done." Please join me in congratulating our Silent Leader recipient, Joy Reed. Our next award is the Friend of Student Affairs. The success of our division is due in large part to our collaboration with students, staff, and faculty. That being said, the Friend of Student Affairs Award is presented to one faculty member, one student, and this year a department in recognition of their service and loyalty to Elmhurst University and the Division of Student Affairs. These recipients make this campus a better place and enrich the lives of so many. From being an essential voice on behalf of students to leading initiatives for the betterment of our students or volunteering in countless activities and division events. These recipients are a core part of our success. It is with great pride and enthusiasm that I announce the recipients of the Friends of Student Affairs Award. Faculty, Dr. Venkatesh Gobel. For department, the Event Services Department, and the undergraduate student, Kia McGee. Additionally, this year we would like to give a special recognition to a group that deserves a lot of thanks. It's not every year you have a pandemic, and it has been incredible to see this area represent Elmhurst University in a remarkable way. That being said, our final Friend of Student Affairs award goes to the true heroes of this campus, the faculty, staff, and students of the nursing program. And just so people know, the nursing students were instrumental in helping us test people in the beginning of the year back in August. If you remember, they spent countless hours, days, helping us test. And then the nursing students on the back end with the vaccines have been working out at DuPage County Fairgrounds, helping give out vaccines. So we can't say thank you enough to the heroes we have right here on campus. So thanks again. The Flame Award. The Flame Award is given to a first-year student who has been incredibly involved in campus life, is a positive role model, and demonstrates potential for continued involvement and leadership. This recipient is someone who exemplifies Richard Niebuhr's quote, located at the front of the Frick Center. The most urgent need of the present generation is light and warmth, the light of knowledge and the warmth of high idealism. The ideal recipient of this award has successfully lit their fire during their first year on campus. Their nominator said that this recipient has made it their goal to get involved in as much as they could, despite COVID-19 changing the way their first year looked. The recipient joined the track and cheer team, started teaching yoga and interviews for various campus leadership roles. They took their first year by storm and always aimed to make others smile. Please join me in congratulating the Flame Award recipient, Maddie Pusillo. The Paul Crone Award. Mr. Paul Crone began his service to Elmhurst University as a head football coach in 1993. In 2003, he moved to the position of athletic director. For 26 years, Paul Crone served this institution with dignity, integrity, compassion, fairness, and a willingness to serve others. The Division of Student Affairs developed the Paul Crone Award to recognize a student who epitomized the attributes of friendliness, camaraderie, and faith. These are the same attributes that make Coach Paul Crone a very special individual. Please join me in congratulating this year's Paul Crone Award recipient, Courtney O'Donnell. The Order of Light and Knowledge. The Order of Light and Knowledge is a secret society on campus. The participants distribute Blue Jay feathers to faculty, staff, and students who have gone above and beyond the call of duty. Or individuals may receive a Blue Jay feather because they may have fallen on tough times, illness, death in the family, car accident, and so on. Members of the Order of Light and Knowledge will only be revealed when they are graduating from Elmhurst. Otherwise, their identity will remain a secret. This year, we are revealing 2 individuals of the 2021 class of the Order of Light and Knowledge, Chris Binder and Kevin Holt. '71 Award. The 1871 Award recognizes a student commitment to the university over the entirety of their time as a student leader. The award recognizes one's dedication, service to the Elmhurst University community, and leadership to a variety of clubs and organizations. Our recipient for this year has made a significant impact on our campus by getting involved in multiple student leadership positions. They consistently found ways to contribute to the campus and make a difference. While we will miss their energy on campus, we know they will do amazing things in the future. The winner of the 1871 award is Noor Magabi. and this recipient comes up for this one, right, Tim? Blue Jay of the Year. Our final Student Affair Award, the Blue Jay of the Year Award, is given to a student who clearly demonstrate what it means to be a Blue Jay. They're welcoming and enthusiastic, always exhibiting Blue Jay spirit. They're heavily involved in campus life through their involvement in numerous opportunities. The recipient of this award holds integrity and high esteem, always mindful that their actions are aligned with the Blue Jay tradition and are embracing of all students across campus. This year's recipient is the epitome of true Blue Jay. This student lights up any room they enter, and their drive, passion, and contagious positive energy always shines through. This recipient is a student employee on campus, ELSA life coach, served as president for two different organizations, involved in 5 honor societies among other organizations, and serves as a leadership and programming intern for the Office of Student Involvement, where they created and facilitated our first ever Women's Leadership Series in honor of Women's History Month. This student has truly made a lasting impact on this campus and will represent Elmhurst University well as they go on to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, to pursue higher education administration. They are most deserving in this recognition. Please join me in congratulating the Blue Jay of the Year recipient, Maggie Krasemski. Congratulations. And now I will turn it over to Scott for the Founders Awards.
Thank you, Dr. Phil. It is a joy to bring to you the Founders Awards of this university, which are the oldest and the highest awards that are given to any student. They represent the founding core values of what this college that is now a university was established upon. They are awarded first and foremost for 3 reasons. To seniors and juniors in the undergraduate class, they are only nominated by faculty and staff. And in that nomination, then the committee receives those and then invites written reports. The 3 criteria for these competitive selection processes are these: commitment to religious spiritual life, broadly defined; academic intellectual life and excellence; and service to society. And in those 3 core values, you find the heart and soul of this wonderful place that we love and care for. And in those 3 values, there are 3 awards. The first is service to the campus. The second is service to the broader community. And the final one is named after the 12th president of this institution, the Curitin Award for service to the global community. All awardees are selected on the basis of these 3 categories, and each individual represents those. All that were nominated represent the heart and soul of this institution. I say always, just to be nominated is a great recognition. Just to be nominated. You have exhibited what this institution stands for and who you are and who we take such joy in. I'd like to list then, out of always over 20 nominees, we have to do the arduous task of selecting 10 finalists. And in these finalists, you will see a commanding list of beauty and amazing people. Let me read the names and then you can clap for all of them, please. Afaf Amatullah, Nuriba Dur, Genesis Garcia Pena, Margaret Karminsky, Kira McGee, Joshua Nichols, Catherine O'Connor, Anna Romo, Laura Rusk, Luis Trujillo Camelillo. Will you join me in congratulating all the finalists that have been listed, please? They are a beautiful list. And as your chaplain, I take such joy to walk around and watch you, the way you live and what you do. But to the very difficult task of selection of the 3 final winners. The committee labors long and hard to reflect on why we identify first someone in the service to the campus. And all of these people can fit in many of these categories, but the person that the team ended up selecting has made a significant contribution, obviously through involvements on this institution's life and student affairs, to the Learning Center, to admissions, to representing us and working at the U.S. House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. They have, however, also signified something that is deeply at the heart of what we understand justice and restorative justice. And that those notions of restorative justice are about how we heal the brokenness in a society. And then this candidate talked and worked around LGBTQIA issues here at this institution. She has been actively involved in many parts of our life, but especially in her faith journey. We were commandingly captured by her notion of how she captured the Serenity Prayer and how she understood that and used that to help support others on this campus. And so the committee, with all due respect to all, chose Laura Rusk. Who's going to law school? And I would put this on you. Actually, the president should be putting this on you, but congratulations. To the selection of service to the greater society community. Again, the committee was captured by words about what it means to represent those out of our Latin American heritage, those who understood what it meant to try to figure out how to integrate the intersectionalism of our lives as faithful, intellectual, working outside of ourselves to bring in and to help this whole institution in the literacy project at Yorkville, in the work of trying to understand what it means to build a department of the Spanish department, and in the area of how we have lived this last year and a half under COVID, and what it means to integrate the heart, the mind, the soul, and being able to find joy. It was that sense of joy that the committee understood Anna Romo's love and life for us. Anna, are you here? Join me in welcoming Anna. Thank you. And I get a little emotional when we do this because Phil and Cheryl are on the committee and they see, you know, the joy that you are and what you represent and how much you mean to us. And finally, it's my joy to talk with you about service to the global society. And those papers didn't come up. There they are. This was named after the significant work of one president and this entire institution to globalize this college, now university. And this person represents the best of advocacy, teaching in a Sunday school, teaching assistant at this institution, and then working to extend themselves outside into Pakistan and into the understanding of what it means to write with such criticalness that they would become the editor of our leader, and to be able to engage in the world that understands beyond this walls of this amazing community that we love, to be able to bring us in to the world. And to that, she has done that with grace and style. And to that, she is also at home with her family tonight, because we say to her and all, Eid Mubarak. This is the end of Ramadan. Will you join me in thanking Afaf Amatullah, please? For all of you who are nominated, for all of you finalists, we give thanks to Almighty God, and we know that your institution stands fully behind you because of who you are and what you have done. It is now my joy to welcome our national president of the Elmhurst Alumni Association, an alum and an amazing young woman, now a little older, Heather Forrester Jensen. Will you join with me in welcoming Heather here? I'll clean up for you.
I had no idea Scott was going to give me the VIP introduction here. Well, again, my name is Heather Forster Jensen, and I am from the class of 2008, and as chair of the Senior of the Year Selection Committee, as well as the incoming president of the Alumni Association, I have the pleasure of recognizing this year's finalists and also announcing the recipient of the 2021 Senior of the Year Award. So this award, sponsored by the Elmhurst University Alumni Association, recognizes one well-rounded student who demonstrates a commitment to scholastic aptitude, dedication to campus involvement, and a passion for continuing the Elmhurst tradition as an alumnus or alumna. A committee of 9 alumni received applications and recommendations from 41 students to review and narrow down to just 12 finalists. The finalists then had the opportunity to share stories about their Elmhurst experience during interviews with the selection committee. Our finalists spanned 14 different majors, including business administration and finance, sports management, biochemistry, French, communication studies, political science, psychology, sociology, philosophy, and early childhood, elementary, and music education. Now, each year, the Senior of the Year Selection Committee also observes some trends within the group of finalists, and this year was no exception. 9 of our finalists held internships or jobs during their time at Elmhurst, both on campus and off campus. 5 participated in study away experiences in 7 different countries. 2 are first generation college students, and 4 are members of legacy families. Our finalists participated in a wide variety of campus organizations and activities as well, including, but far from limited to, Student Government Association, Greek Life, Athletics, Fine Arts, Habitat for Humanity, Relay for Life, and were members of the Orientation Student Leader team. So all of these finalists are members of at least one, if not more, academic societies and organizations. 3 participated in the honors program, and 6 will graduate with GPAs at or above 3.9. So now I'd like to acknowledge this year's finalists. Lauren Berryhill, Oliver Bessman, Chris Binder, Natalie Filas, Maggie Krasminski, Kaylee Miller, Amanda O'Brien, Courtney O'Donnell, Mia Reese, Laura Rusk, Teddy Shupak, and Mike Vaya. Now, all of these students and finalists have undergone transformations while at Elmhurst University. They have explored and embraced their values and acquired knowledge to be successful in their careers. Unfortunately, we could only select one recipient for the Senior of the Year Award. So please let me share some of the accomplishments and experiences of this year's recipients. The 2021 Senior of the Year held leadership roles which stretch across Elmhurst University. One faculty member commented, "Across campus, the recipient's service work is ever present, and a commitment to diversity and inclusion is evident in their leadership." When asked in their interview if anything surprised them about their time as a student, the recipient responded that Elmhurst has become their second home, providing a real college experience. The committee was also impressed with their reflection on diversity, equity, and inclusion, stating that creating change starts from within and requires partnership and support, as well as a willingness to speak out. This year's Senior of the Year recipient took full advantage of their time at Elmhurst. Though a commuter, this student's passions are reflected in their service and involvement in leadership roles, including president of Relay for Life, Habitat for Humanity, and Kappa Delta Pi International Honor Society in Education. After graduating, the recipient will continue to build on their enthusiasm and energy created at Elmhurst University, planning to teach in France next year. So congratulations to Elmhurst University's 2021 Senior of the Year, Amanda O'Brien. Thank you so much. All right, and now for Samantha to come up and give us our closing remarks.
All right. Well, this concludes our 4th Annual Student Leadership Awards. Thank you all for being here and watching at home. We extend our sincerest congratulations to all the award recipients, as well as all of those who have given so much of your organization and time to Elmhurst University. To our graduating seniors, thank you for making a profound difference here on campus. We cannot wait to see where your Blue Jay wings will take you. Tomorrow, the winners of these awards and recognitions will receive an email directly from me regarding the physical award pickup distribution, so please be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, thank you again and have a great evening.